Hello, and how you guys doing? Well, I'm doing a lot fucking better. Yes. So, since I got my graphics card, I've been running into like a lot of fucking issues. And it has nothing to do with the 3090. The 3090 has been an amazing card. I've been getting a lot of performance and everything has just been running like amazingly. And then I think I might have messed something up when I took one of my RAMs out. Like the computer was completely shut off. I took one of the RAMs out, and and then I just started running, and then I just started having problems, and a lot of blue screens. So in order for me to find out what those blue screens are, I had to, you know, try different things. So I ran different tests. I ran CPU tests. I ran GPU tests. I ran RAM test where you put it on your thumb drive and then you reboot your computer and then it will actually test out your RAM. And I did that. And then on one of the tests, one of the RAMs actually failed. It failed the test. So I was like, all right, okay, cool. So I have one bad RAM. So then I plugged in the other one, and the other one obviously passed the test. And then so I decided to just run off one RAM instead of 16 gig. I was running off of 8 gigs of RAM. And then that one started fucking crashing too. So I'm like, fuck. At first I thought it was something completely different because when you start getting those certain blue screens, and I got several different ones, and each one was just more confusing because technically I did add a new hardware into my computer. I added a new graphics card, but that's the only thing that's changed. I removed my memory stick and I put it back in exactly where it belonged, and then I started to have an issue. I should have figured from the get go that that was the issue, but it with computer it's just insane. But I was able to figure it out, and I was able to replace the RAMs. And you know me, I had to get up on different sites to actually buy this from somebody else. I actually bought this from a guy on Facebook Marketplace for $160 for 4 sticks of RAM, 8 gigs each. Gives me a total of 32. Now the speed on this one is technically a little bit faster than mine. The one that I had were 3,000 megahertz, and these are 32 megahertz. The only difference is the one that I had before. They're much nicer G Skills RAMs, but they also have the RGB. Like, hold on, let me show you. So these are it. I'm trying to look at the screen, make sure it's. I can't see behind me because the camera's right here. But so these are the Trident Z RGBs, and I love the way that these look compared to those ones that are not lighting up. But that's fine. It's all good. So I gotta return these into I RMA these two RAMs. So I gotta send it in. I just got the information today, so I'm gonna send these in, and hopefully I can get them repaired. And then after I get them repaired, I'm either going to sell them or I'm going to sell this 32s that I got here and buy me some more RGBs because I kind of dig the RGB. As you can see here, everything is red. I finally downloaded the software to change the colors for this the EVGA GeForce RTX 3090s. So I finally downloaded the right software for it, and it's the Precision X1, I think, is what the software is called. And then I finally downloaded the Corsair Kraken H100 cooler for the CPU, so I can change the color for that one too. So I went with the all red setup because the RAM that I bought, they were just solid red. I don't know if you guys can see here. Hold on. Yep, you can see here it's red, and you can have different color. But these ones do not change colors like the RGBs do. The color that you buy, that's it. But they're, like I said, they're a little bit faster and cheaper. They're about, like I said, I paid 160 for mine. These usually go for what, $89 roughly. But let's go on the computer and I'll show you the errors that I have been having. So you get to see my back of my head. Hey, there I am. Hey! And of course, as always, when we're trying to make videos here, hold on, let me just turn the light off right here. Okay, you did not see that. You did not see that. I'm gonna leave it in the video though. But yeah, so these are the different errors that I've been having. I've been having the system service exceptions, and I had several of those system service receptions. As you can see here, that's a better picture, because it happens so fast and the computer just reboots as soon as the error starts coming. As soon as you get the blue screen, it starts counting up to 100, and once it counts to 100, your system will reboot. And then I tried doing different things on the way of testing the RAMs. So I ran an 8 gig RAM RAM. I ran an 8 gig RAM, and I wanted to try it out and see if one of the other RAMs were good. And of course, I got the same thing. They both were bad. It still kept crashing. Nothing would. I mean, it lets me log in, but as soon as I log in, it would crash. I couldn't record any videos because as soon as I tried to record videos, the computer would just crash on me. As well as I couldn't stream because I actually started streaming. I think it was on Sunday or something like that, or Saturday, I can't remember. But I started to stream, and my stream actually went down because my computer crashed. So after it came back up, I put the stream back up, and it worked throughout the whole day. And then when I went to bed, I woke back up. It crashed again. So I can definitely say without any doubt in my mind, the problem was the fucking RAM. Because since I've had the 32 in there, and to be honest with you guys, I was actually scared when I put the 32s in. My computer would not post anything. Like, all I have is just my monitors were on standby, like nothing posted. So I was like, oh fuck, man, I just spent like $160 with this person that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and I just gambled. Essentially, I gamble. I guess I gambled a lot if you think about it, because when I bought this PC, I actually bought it on OfferUp. And then I bought my graphics card on OfferUp too, as well as, well, the only other things that I didn't buy from OfferUp is the RAM and the additional SSD that I put inside the computer as well. I bought that one from one of my coworkers. Thank you, Felipe. Yeah. So this is the other one. I cannot read. I think let's see here. This one is the kernel security check. So I failed that one too. So that was another one. I think this one is the same thing, and I probably took the picture twice as well too. Yep, that's the same one. Okay. And then this one is, I think that's the same one too, because I took several pictures of it, because it goes by pretty fucking fast, and then it just reboots the computer. So this is the other one right here. This is the WA uncorrectable error. And then I also got this other one too. I think this is the other error that I got. I guess I wasn't able to take a picture of it, but this is one of the other ones too. The clock watch time out overclock. So I did clock my RAM up to exactly the speed that it says on the box. I clocked it up to 3000 megahertz, right? And still it fucking crashed. So actually when it started crashing, I thought that would be the issue, because technically clock watchdog timeout means that you overclock something. It could be your CPU, it could be your RAM, something that you overclocked and it's not working as it should. So I thought it was the RAM. So what I did is I returned it back to factory, right? I returned it back to factory. I put both RAMs back into the computer, and it fucking crashed again. And then at that point, I decided to contact G-Skills and see if I could RMA and get a replacement. And then they just got back to me today. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to send it in and hopefully I can get a replacement so then I can get those RGBs back on. But for now, those 32-inch or 32 gigs, they're serving me really good right now. Everything is working like it should. But like I said, I like that RGB stuff. I don't know. I'm a fan now, I guess. I'm RGBer. But majority of these eras, for me it was hardware. For you it may be like different things that I was reading up on it. It could be like a software capability like compatibility mode, or where like certain drivers weren't working with the software or something like that. It's just like it's just a hornet's nest, especially when you're digging into solving these kind of problems, because it could be so many different things. It could be your power supply that's not giving up enough power, or you something is draining the power or something like that. It could be your graphics card, it could be your RAM, it could be your CPU, it could be your motherboard. It's just so many different things and it's hard to diagnose. But for me, once I put those 32 in and everything started working, boom, that was the RAM. And then like when I was putting in one RAM at a time, and the fact that one of the RAMs did fail when I was doing the testing it, like vigorously testing it. But so one of them failed, so then I was running on the other one, and then the other one started crashing and everything. I feel like I'm going on a ring around a rosy. So you know everything is working now. I'm very happy with how the system is functioning. So hopefully in a few days, when I send that one in and get my new one, we'll go from there. But anyway, this is somewhat unbiased, and if you enjoy, as always, give it a like and subscribe. If you're lurking, I appreciate the support. You guys have yourself a very lovely evening.